So tell me, V, what's been going on since the last time we spoke?
Well, first I'd like to point out it's Thursday, September 24th, 2009. So it's my birthday. Happy birthday! And it's also your birthday. Happy birthday, John. What's been going on? I don't want to complain, but I also don't want to keep quiet. See, what's been going on in my life? Well, my finances are pretty much the same. I'm at this job. I actually celebrated my second year anniversary. I didn't think I was going to last that long. I actually celebrated my second anniversary with the credit union at the World Bank on September 10th, 2009. It's odd because when I was working at Wachovia, I started September 10th, 2001 at Wachovia. So I started September 10th, 2007. So what I can say is my morale has been down. Why? I just found out that, even though every year you're supposed to, like last year I received an increase because I was there for a year. This year I didn't receive nothing. No annual review, no feedback to say, well, you need improvement for this and this and that. It was like I wasn't even acknowledged. Now I know it had to do with the supervisor who was my supervisor. She's a supervisor for another department. She's an Asian lady. She didn't like me in the beginning and she never did like me, but I just thought it was very cool of her to not acknowledge my second year, even though, she knew me and she supervised. I was under her, during that time before she left. When she left officially in August. So pretty much she was supposed to have handled my review. But in the personnel manual, it states that if the supervisor feels the need, thinks you deserve a raise, you will be getting the increase. So that pretty much tells me that I don't deserve anything. How do I feel about that? First of all, I feel angry because ever since I've been taking over a shitty job assignment that the Haitian lady, because she's been promoted, I've been working like a slave and a dog. I've put in so much overtime. I've been pretty much, it's almost like a demotion for me. Instead of being promoted, pretty much I'm at a low pay and at the lowest entry level position there, but when they assigned me that job assignment to me, I felt like I was being demoted and humiliated. I felt like my intelligence was insulted so bad because even though I'm a quiet, introverted individual, they don't know me. Yes, I do talk. Yes, I do know yes, I do have some social issues and I don't have the social skills to be like that social butterfly. Yeah, it's hard for me to open up with everybody because I'm not very trusting of people. Asia, a young girl I know, she was telling me that she thinks I have a gift of discernment, that I actually go by my feeling. Like, if I feel you, we can connect. If I don't feel you, I'm not going to talk to you. And I think people get offended, like, how come she doesn't want to talk to me? That's just, I guess I get a bad vibe or whatever, but some people, they just don't like it. They say, well, she doesn't want to talk. People do have a really big issue with my personality. Even I have my managers, supervisors, oh, we want you to get out of your shell. Oh, we want you to mingle. Oh, we want you to do this. I don't know. But anyway, it's been 2 years I've been in the same rut with no promotion. Actually, a promotion. And it's been rough. You want to say something, but I'm at a place whereby you just treat it like a number. They don't like you, your ass is out of here. It's sad, but it's the truth. So I'm pretty much at the struggle of my career like I was when I just got out of UDC, still trying to find that good paying job that I think I deserve that's within my reach. I mean, I'm not just an ordinary high school graduate. I invested 7 years at the University of the District of Columbia. Yeah, it's not a prestigious college, it's a public college, but I still earned my degree. You know, I've been in 7 years, and then I wasn't fortunate enough to have those contacts, or I guess because of my personality, I wasn't able to get a good job. So I ended up as an entry-level job with First Union before it became Wachovia. And I started as a part-time teller. My intention wasn't not to just stay there, but one of the ladies left to go to school and become a nurse, and so there was a full-time position there. So I said, well, I'll just take it because I needed the hours. You know, I had rent to pay, bills to pay, you know? So I took it, and I wasn't expecting it to be there. But you know how long I stayed at with that bank as a teller? For 3.5, almost 4 years. And then I went over to Tyson's as a processor. I made good money at overtime, but that job was so hard. I was processing millions of dollars, and I look back and I say, how in the world did I do it? I used to wake up at 5:30 in the morning, go all the way to Falls Church, Fairfax County. It took me an hour and a half. I had to take luckily the subway is down a few blocks from us, but I would have to get on 2 trains on that long train ride. And once I got to West Falls Church, I had to get on a long bus ride. At first it was a struggle, you know, people didn't accept me there, but I felt a little comfortable there because the environment was mixed, you know, had a lot of international people. But the commute was bad, and I was lucky enough to be accepted at Strayer, and I wanted to go to Strayer because I wanted to move on with my career. I felt like I'm at these dead-end jobs with all this education. I want more. I want my standard of living to be raised. I mean, how are you supposed to grow as a person and as an individual if you don't have a nice career, you don't have anything to show for it? I mean, I didn't go to school, take out loans just to live mediocrely, you know? So anyway, I stayed there as a processor for 10 months. Then an opportunity with a credit union came through, and I said, oh, this gives me closer so I can finish my MBA degree at Strayer. Unfortunately, I don't want to go into too much details, but that didn't work out. And I ended up being unemployed for like almost a year, but during that time I invested and I poured so much energy into Strayer to go to school. I took out student loans. I lived on student loans to help pay my rent, my bills, and also taking care of Junior. I took out a lot of money just to make it, you know? And I poured so much energy into this MBA degree program. I said, once I finish, I'm going to finally get that good job. I'm going to get that good job. And then June came. I was fortunate. I didn't think I was going to be able to do my directed research project. It's like a thesis. I actually did it, but I had the support of a professor. He was from Zambia, Professor Mameka. And it's funny, I was just thinking about how crazy I was, how when we had to defend our research project, and I thought I couldn't find my, what do you call that thing? When you store all your... My flash drive, because I had stored my paper, my my PowerPoint slide. I couldn't find it. And I said, oh my God, I have to do all this by myself. So it came time for me to present. You want to hear this? So it came time for me to present. And I saw a white lady, she started laughing sarcastically. She was like, like that. Little old me who has issues, and I sat up there and I cried and I left the room. Can you believe that? I look back and I said, Vanessa, why did you do something like that? You're a professional. When you're in a, what if you're in a work setting and something changes just like that? If you're in a meeting, the meeting, you have to, because I remember a professor says, like, suppose you're in this high-powered position, or you're in a position, not a high-powered position, but suppose you have this manager, he says, well, we have to meet in 15 minutes. We need for you to give a speech in 15 minutes. You have to do that. So that means I pretty much wasn't prepared. But after that fiasco, the professor said, no, you don't have to present. I was going to present. He was like, no, don't worry about it. But anyway, I did finish. Now I'm starting to think that I jinxed myself by not completing that thesis, by not defending that my thesis. So anyway, I graduated in 2007. And when I graduated, we had a nice ceremony. It was nice. John and the baby was there. We recorded it. It was beautiful. That was my first time to ever go to a ceremony for school. I didn't go to a high school graduation. Well, first, let's go all the way back. I didn't go to my 6th grade graduation. I didn't go to my 9th grade graduation. I didn't go to my high school graduation or GED thing. I didn't go to UDC graduation. Finally, I was able to go to my master's degree graduation. I was so happy. A part of me was like, yeah, I can finally recognize my accomplishments. Feel something. You know, you want to be able to go to a nice ceremony and say, yeah, I went to my graduation ceremony. Because I still remember a young girl when I couldn't go, when I didn't have clothes to go to my 9th grade graduation. There was this girl, she says, you don't go to your graduation, you'll never go to any of your graduations in school. Now I see what she means. But anyway, we had that graduation, and after graduation, I looked and looked on, I actually got internet for Verizon with the hopes of looking for jobs. I didn't apply for no mediocre jobs. I applied for Geico, Verizon, good paying jobs, the government, everything that you can imagine, because I thought I deserved it. Nothing came through. And this was way before the job market was bad, you know, when we had the bad recession. This was in 2007 when the job market was still pretty much stable. I applied. Good jobs. No response, waiting by the phone. Nobody calling for an interview. Not an email, no nothing. Or if I did get an email, it was an email of rejection. Oh, we received your application. Thank you for applying. I was desperate because by then I didn't have any money in the bank. I said, I just graduated. I have my bills to pay, I have my rent to pay, I have my son to take care of. Because we were still only getting like $100 a month for SSI because they hadn't given us the money. And also, by then I was receiving unemployment, but my unemployment ran out. And I was still living on a little bit of private student loan that I had. I was desperate. So I had to choose, but what kind of a job can I get? I didn't want to do a temp job because, first of all, they needed references and I couldn't get references. I was desperate. So so happened, because I have banking experience and because I have an MBA degree, I